Should we see if we know it by heart?
Let's do
Right?
it.
3, 2, 1. Communications,
Culture,
culture, society,
society.
life as expats,
Privilege, racism,
dating, and more.
and sex. Welcome to the Audacity.
You're listening to the premiere episode of season 2.
Stay tuned.
We're coming back.
Oh my God. Here we are.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Season 2.
Season 2. Here we are.
I'm so excited. There's a huge, giant, stupid grin on my face right now.
As it should be.
Yeah, because we've been waiting for ages to get back in this recording studio.
We were taking a break.
Yep.
And a very well-deserved break.
Our break was also very productive. We hosted an entire radio series.
Yes.
Called The Audacity Live. Check it out. Broadcast Amsterdam. .nl.
We messed that up the first time. Anyway.
And then we had a well-deserved holiday break.
We did. And we needed it. And although it kind of felt like...
another one already.
I know. And it kind of felt like we couldn't switch off because we couldn't really escape this place.
That's true.
At least, I mean, we got up on our sleeps. So I'm very, very happy about that.
Very much. And we planned for this wonderful season 2 coming back. Starting with a new and improved recording studio.
I mean, Mark's a genius, as always. But this is like really good.
I mean, it's just the only thing I look forward to during the week. So
it's incredible, the setup. I mean, it's still kind of the same, but the equipment.
Yeah.
Is a major upgrade.
And hopefully you're appreciating it at home. It sounds even more lovely.
I hope so.
Hopefully let us know with a 5-star review.
Anyway.
Here we are, season 1.
Let's talk about it.
It worked.
I loved it.
I had a blast.
I loved each and every of our episode.
Really highlight of the year, highlight of our friendship. Good times all around.
Yeah. And it was so fun to do.
Yeah.
A lot of effort.
Definitely.
But I think it was a success in my eyes, at least.
It was a success. We had 8 really cool episodes and pretty branding. Thank you for that, Shar.
No, stop.
Like it went nicely.
Yeah, and we managed to pull off a guest episode too, which I didn't expect us to do it, honestly, because we were like, how is it gonna work?
I know, but we pulled off a guest episode. We pulled off some promotion activities, some outreach, other fun things.
Yes. So that was a cute little...
And we actually finished it.
We did.
I didn't really
We did.
I didn't have a doubt, but maybe.
Yeah. Who knows?
We left it easy to abandon in case we didn't like it. But instead we doubled down.
Also, I think it's like we keep harping on about it, but I have to say it's because we're on the same fucking wavelength. Right. That we don't want to give up on it. And I mean, we've already decided if it ever comes between us, that's it.
That's true.
The end. Goodbye. Good night. Good evening.
But I don't think it will get there.
No, because we have the same visions and ambitions for where this is. Yeah. Where we want this to be.
We share one brain cell.
We'll come to that as well.
When she's working, I just have to sit here in low battery mode until she can give it to me.
It's true.
We do a little trade-off.
We do.
But no, season 1 went nicely. And then what did we get up to?
Yes. And when we took a break from actual podcasting, we did a whole fucking radio show, guys. What the hell?
I know. Still, what the hell to this day?
Right.
And not only did we do that, but we had it arranged from week 1.
Exactly.
I think we told this story on the radio.
Yes.
And I don't remember if we've told it here, but when the first few episodes of The Audacity came out, we sent them, and the radio station was like, "Why don't you just host a show?"
Yeah, and we're like,
"Okay,
Jesus,
podcasting is really easy."
We're like, really, us? But yeah, huge thanks to Broadcast Amsterdam.
Absolutely.
Their executive producers and everyone else who helped us along the way. It was great.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it was the content we were already used to because it's what we talk about here in a little bit of a scaled back version.
Yeah.
Oh, but we got to play the music and it was so fun picking out the playlists and also the pressure of doing everything live.
I was about to say.
And the technological mumbo jumbo.
The engineering, I mean.
It was a lot.
I mean, the maze that was in front of your computer.
2 monitors, 1 billion windows.
Jesus,
the
it was
poor
like,
thing.
And we were toggling like crazy.
I know.
But I think
I mean, she's water cooled because I live below ground, so we're actually underneath the canal level right now.
I know. I mean, I did want to mention that because when we're recording our podcast, we go on for like about 2 hours nonstop,
and when we were doing the radio, we had to stick pretty much to the second sometimes.
Exactly.
And I don't like doing that math in my head, but it was a lot of calculation.
Exactly. And we used a manual timer for this.
Everything was timed out.
And we had to do it every episode. So we were literally calculating minutes every episode.
And oh God, really, we merged our brain cells together. And I was like, please tell me the exact second that this song will end at so I can program the clock. It was a lot. I don't miss that piece of technology.
Absolutely not.
So who knows? This episode might be 5 hours long if we don't pay attention to the timer. But we did make a new friend on the radio station.
We did,
which is our lovely soundboard, which you'll be hearing throughout this season now. That we built her in.
She's a TikTok prodigy. Graduated with honors.
But this is just how we talk in everyday life, and nothing sums up, I think, better than where we are in this first episode than this right here.
We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States.
Oh,
we love that.
I love it.
The spirit of Kamala Harris.
Yes.
And I know like brown folks who hear me say Kamala will cringe, and I want to say Kamala, but that's not how she pronounces her name. She goes by Kamala.
Do it the way she said it.
So yes, Kamala has a twang, and we're sticking with it.
But yeah, I mean, they did it. That's a much bigger accomplishment, but we did it too.
I know. You know what? With 2020, with the shitstorm that we've had,
I know.
Anything that we did was a huge fucking victory.
I know.
I am taking all the credit for it. I want the accolades. I want the appreciation. I want to be said, oh, you're the best thing ever.
I want a memory sweeper. Take it all out. Really, towards the end there, 2020 was giving us like a 1-2 punch combo.
Jesus.
Every day. I remember New Year's Eve brunch at your house. I kind of just...
I know.
I was knocked out for that round.
Yeah, we were KO'd all the time.
One of those days where so many things went funny.
Oh.
And then at least it got reset.
I know. New Year's Eve was eventful to say the least.
Oh no.
But the thing is...
New Year's Eve was, I was just kind of... Well, you tell them.
The great thing about this is that I don't remember jack shit.
You did get your memory wiped.
I did. I mean, just for the night even.
Bless.
I've been told that I was a riot. And you know what?
What?
2020 deserved it.
2020 deserved it. You know what? You were throwing like a right hook back at her.
I was. But...
And then you started fighting 2021. You provoked her. And now look at where we are.
I mean, that now that we mentioned New Year's, I mean, I have to say the reason I'm alive today is because of Mark. He really babysat me December 31st.
All night long. All morning long.
And Jan 1st. Yeah. I hadn't had a hangover in 2 years?
It was, it was first year level.
Genuinely, it was
hangover.
First year level wine drunk hangover. I don't even think we had a sip of wine that day. We had 3 bottles of rum, ouzo, and everything else, and a lot of alcohol that I don't remember, and
some lovely champagne too. Actually.
Yeah, but I mean that really
it was a great way to start.
Yeah. I mean, zero brain cells was that.
0 brain cells, just us, some friends, ringing in the new year.
Yeah.
Trying to follow all the social guidelines.
Distancing,
and
guidelines.
Hoping for better.
Yeah, I mean...
Although... small disclaimer, we're recording this mid-January.
Yeah.
This episode's not coming out for a while.
Yeah.
So hopefully nothing radical continues to change.
Because
I don't know, in these 16 days we've had attempted coup.
Yes.
Double impeachment.
In
America, at least.
26th time that Joe Biden won the elections.
Yeah. If for some reason things have changed, when this episode comes out, America is a country formerly known
as the United States of America.
Oh, she put up a good fight.
She did. The entire fucking cabinet of this country, not America, the Netherlands, resigned.
PM resigned.
Along with
the cabinet with them. Yeah.
The most famous PM, I would say. I mean, obviously, I don't know if that's true or not, but he was popular.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone genuinely had a good opinion of him.
I liked him. I don't really know much about politics here, but it was still interesting that it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened. So much more that I'm forgetting at the moment because information overload, and the last 2 weeks have been Jesus Christ.
Well, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
That long list of quite unbelievable stuff we just rattled off, and then you just work like normal and I just study like normal. Yeah. Or at least we're supposed to.
I know, but really not.
No.
And I always thought end of the year work was hectic. No, beginning of year work, Jesus Christ. I think my liver was sweating at a point.
Oh, no.
It was that hectic.
Yeah.
So 2021 is, I hope, to a good start. I mean, on a global scale, I don't think so. Although the vaccine is out.
Doing well. For whoever can get it.
Yeah, although I heard some negative news about it today. 23 people died because of Pfizer in Norway. So that kind of scares me. But we're not gonna concentrate on the negativity.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
focus smaller scale.
Bring
it back to what we're doing here. At least we've got good things coming for that.
I know. But the thing is, it's very cheesy to say, but like the moment it struck 12 on December 31st, 2020, I was like, I could feel a change in the air.
Aww.
I felt the shift. I don't know if it's a good shift or a bad shift, because the last time I said I felt a shift, the world fell apart.
Oh, God.
Personally and non-personally.
I was going to say, I was there for that shift.
That was an ugly...
Tectonic.
Continental drift, baby. that was awful. This time I don't want to jinx myself.
No.
But I don't even, at this point, I don't even know what to trust. I mean, I'm done with tarot cards. I'm done with I'm not really done, but I'm just I'm just numb, no think,
I know what you
zero,
mean. No think.
Zero brain
No
cell.
think also means no worry,
Yeah.
I'm not even in a place of self-care anymore. It's whatever the day needs to be. Self-destruction, self-medication,
I know.
Self-care, fine, self-fulfillment, whatever.
Wow.
Anything.
Is this how Buddha gained his enlightenment when his whole world was falling apart?
I'm just sitting here in my apartment all day, like...
If you know me long enough, then you know. Bon vivant. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds fabulous.
Indeed, bon vivant.
Bon vivant.
Bon vivant.
Thanks, Wendy.
Don't thank her. She's
highly
homophobic and
this is
problematic.
One of my favorite sound bites, and it's a video of her apologizing to the queer community.
Where she says bon vivant.
I kind of missed the message,
but
my
God.
it's okay.
I think she wanted to say c'est la vie, but bon vivant.
Probably. Yeah. That's all that came
out.
But bon vivant is my 2021 philosophy.
I think it should be for all of us.
Just, a vibrant life. It's not even what it means.
No, that's not.
But it's what the words sound like they mean. And that's what really matters.
My outlook for 2021 is egg.
Egg?
That's it. Make of it what you will. It's egg.
I'm thinking if it's an acronym or...
No, nothing.
Wow.
The other day I had a thought if chickens have vaginas.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, I'm an egg. That's it. No think, zero brain cell. Here we are.
I need to get on your level.
No, you don't. It's called not having a brain.
You got the 1-2 punch comboed this week.
I really did.
Also, I keep waiting for a fucking music break. I'm checking the schedule. Like, what are we talking about now? But there are no music breaks because we're not on the radio.
We will have them once we get Michelle Obama on our level. Anyway, enough about.
Booked. But speaking of Michelle Obama,
yes.
we do have some guests lined up for you this season, but you'll have to
wait and watch for that.
Tuned.
Exactly.
But basically, I mean, we're going to be talking about what we always talk about here. Should we see if we know it by heart?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Communication, culture, society, life as expats,
privilege, racism,
dating, and more.
And sex.
The amount of times I have to copy that tagline.
I mean, should I say
it? What is your podcast about? Communication, society, culture, life as expats, dating, and more.
Same. Literally me. I think I've had it copy pasted on my notes. I think I just sent it to
that's smart.
Everyone, basically.
I could just send a shortcut at this point.
All the new guys I'm talking to, they're like, oh, what's your podcast about? Oh, give me 2 seconds. Let me just copy paste.
No, I just tell people, I'm not telling you, you have to listen. And it's so cheeky and they're not going to listen. But
I'm like, if you want to check it out, I mean, we're big on social.
Some people have checked it out.
Yeah. Thank you to all the strangers who have known me for like 3 minutes and have followed them.
Thank you, strangers. I mean, much bigger thanks to our actual friends and family.
My mother.
Community.
Hello. I know you're listening. So
and our classmates and everybody who's been following us and liking posts and sharing things and suggesting.
Your feedback means the world to us.
Yeah. And we pay attention to it.
Yeah.
You bet.
Anyway, let's move on to what's in store.
Yes. More stories are coming your way.
It's going to get personal because
more laughs along the way too, but a lot more spice.
A lot more. I think the last season we were very concerned about being PC.
Yes.
And even on the episodes that we thought we were not PC, we were like biased, holier than thou, white as sheet.
Well, really, every episode we were sitting here like, this
is going to be
scandalous. And then we would play it back afterwards.
It's like, it's so mild.
I know.
It's like the spice level of this country. Bland as shit, deep fried and cheese. That's it.
Oh my gosh. So yes, we've got some pitik coming your way.
Ew.
I know. I can't believe I did that.
Disgusting.
That is the type of spice that we don't want anymore. We want the real.
We want the ghost pepper level shit. Oof. Things that like you're gonna get diarrhea after a bite. Like you know it.
The Audacity podcast. You know you're gonna get diarrhea. TM.
I mean, sometimes it does become verbal diarrhea, but
Yeah, but we'll get there, and you can keep us accountable as well because we want your feedback.
Indeed.
We want your suggestions. You know where to give them to us, of
exactly.
course.
At audacity.fm, everywhere except Twitter, because one fucking bastard stole our name.
We should find a way to...
Okay, you know what?
Get a little...
For an entire season, we've been saying lawyers sponsor us.
Yeah.
Please come back to us.
First case right there. How did they snake our at?
I'm filing a defamation case.
This is a case for the FBI.
You said it, Chris.
You know what? I don't want FBI involved. They're shitty as shit.
Yeah, let's have the...
Whatever's the equivalent of the Dutch.
I don't know.
No? Okay.
They're not doing so well this week.
Poor guys. I'm like I really sympathize.
Yeah.
Do I empathize? Absolutely not. Anywho.
But so find us online. You'll get notifications about the guests we're having and any outreach we're doing. You can also find us on pretty much every podcasting platform, including YouTube.
Yeah.
If you like to watch the little audio waves jump. But leave us reviews everywhere because that's what helps us grow. It helps the algorithm pay attention to us. And we need that
right now. And if you do want to support us,
you
can check us out on Anchor, and there are many ways to support us.
Absolutely. Brand new feature on our Anchor page. Not only can you leave us a voice message that we may feature in an episode, but you can also set up a contribution to help support us there.
Yes.
And that will just help keep bringing wonderful things to this show.
I know. We can only go we can only get better.
Yeah.
Or we're like,
fun things coming from there. We'll just have to wait and see.
Indeed. Now, moving on to the topic at hand.
Yeah, you're probably wondering, they're 20 minutes in.
What are they going to talk
What is this episode about? But we're all up to speed now.
Yes. Now, as we've mentioned about 10,000 times in the last 20 minutes about how we're going full no think, zero brain cells, 2 at most, 1 for survival purposes and 1 for our careers and education.
Yep. Just
that's it.
Skincare and deadlines.
That's it.
That's what the brain cells focus on.
Indeed. I think we should talk about a classification of human beings.
Yeah. Okay.
That number 1, I think we kind of identify with.
True.
And number 2, I think we're attracted to at this point.
We are. And let's just appreciate we're finally in a world where we are in the phase of bimbofication.
Yes. So let's start by
Get out your textbook.
Yeah. Asking each other. Okay, I'm going to ask you this.
Yeah.
What is a bimbo for you?
What is a bimbo for me?
Yes.
Well, first of all,
yes.
Bon vivant.
Bon vivant.
That is a necessity.
This is, the tagline.
There's a lot of misconceptions. Because bimbo used to be a negative thing,
very defamatory.
It was some ditzy blonde girl who didn't really know anything or do anything.
Yeah.
Who just kind of looked pretty.
I think Marilyn Monroe was the face of that.
Probably.
Right?
And the voice.
I know.
It all goes together. And the look. But anyways, gone are those days. Bimbo now is a lifestyle. Anyone can be a bimbo. There are no requirements for it.
It's a state of mind.
It's a state of mind.
Indeed.
I don't know what is the state of mind, but if you are one of
you
these,
just know it's a vibe.
You just know it's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe you put out. It's a vibe you're attracted to.
And we love that.
I'm trying to find the words for the specifics here, but bimbos don't sweat the small stuff.
No.
They focus on the big picture.
Yes.
But they live very, very, very in the moment.
And you know what it is?
What?
It's that they're self-aware. They know that they're bimbos.
And it doesn't bother them. They use it strategically.
Yeah. It's a very conscious effort.
If you don't know how to do something.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't do it.
Yeah.
If it's important enough, you find someone else to do it for you.
Or get paid for it.
Simple life.
There you go. And truly, their motto is ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
That's it. That's about it.
There is no better way to approach, I think, this year. When the world is throwing so much chaos at you, if you can just kind of sit there with like a subdued grin on your face.
Like, no.
Yeah.
I won't accept. Like, if someone asks me, oh, did you know about, blah-de-blah-de-blah?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, no, I didn't. And that's it.
So, I think someone a while ago was suggesting me, oh, you should really watch this new action movie. It's got this guy in it, and then they're fighting aliens. And I just said, no, I'm not going to watch that.
No.
Sorry.
I'm just not.
That's not me.
No.
Not my life. And don't get us wrong. Bimbo has nothing. It's not a body type.
No.
It's not a specific look.
No.
It's not a proclivity. No.
Absolutely not. Like I said, it's a state of mind. I don't know if I fully identify with a bimbo because I'm too anxious for that. And I'm a little
not
on
there
the
yet.
edge for that.
Yeah.
But that's
also, you have a really important full-time job.
I know.
That kind of requires you to be on.
I know. I have to be smart by the day.
Well, no, bimbos can be geniuses.
Yes. But they have to be.
But they use their smarts strategically.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't waste the effort.
No. And I have to use my degree also during the day.
Absolutely.
Which, requires anti-bimbo shit,
That's true. Bimbos can have degrees.
Yes.
But...
and probably will have degrees.
You don't need to break it out at every opportunity.
No, absolutely. So yeah, I agree with you. I think I agree with your definition as well. What a bimbo is. Now moving on.
Our next category.
The next category.
It's a lovely category.
It's
Himbos. I mean, yeah, it's silly that we have to give a gendered name to it, but what do you think about the himbos out there?
Let me just explain what a himbo is, first of all. It's usually it's a straight white male who is absolutely stunning, pretty, built like a Greek god, sculpted by Zeus himself.
Yeah, but again, doesn't have to be as a lifestyle. But
no, exactly. Yeah. But you get what I mean.
I know what you
mean. Very pretty boy.
I have the picture in my head.
I know, but and he is insanely respectful. Respects women in general.
Yes.
Or all minorities in general.
That's the only rule. Bimbos have to be feminists.
Exactly. They respect the shit out of them. They worship the ground that we walk on. And they're like overall a genuinely sweet as honey people.
Yeah.
But absolutely zero brain cells. Now, this is not even a conscious effort. Like for Bimbos, it's a conscious effort. It's strategic.
A lifestyle. You know, the shape you want to have in the world.
It's cultivated.
For Himbos, it's a different story.
For Himbos, they're kind of born without that.
Yeah.
They are absolutely clueless about most things in life.
Yeah.
Self-awareness, 0.
Yep.
Everything else awareness, 0. All that they care about is like lifting things genuinely. I'm not even joking.
Not even in a gym sense, just
lifting. That's it. People,
very
bags, equipment, maybe. I don't know.
But it works. I kind of wish this was the default state of all men.
I know. And I love them.
Yeah.
I love Himbos. So one of the guys I dated in the past, and you know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
Lovely himbo. He was I think one of the best people I've dated.
I slowly started to be seduced by him. Like he started to seduce me.
It was genuinely, I was seduced.
Yeah, I know. It went very fast in the beginning.
But I think it's like it was so good for me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have to analyze any text he sent, any phone call we've had.
Simple, deadpan.
Nothing. Any date that we've had. There was no layer to it.
Yeah.
Just surface.
Now, to those of you listening at home, this might sound
absolutely
terribly unfulfilling.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's
and we're here
really
to tell you why.
Okay, listen. I am like the girl who craves relationships.
Yeah.
I don't do hookups. And no, I respect the whole life a lot. I am all for it. Sure. I respect everyone, every player, every team. I respect the game, okay?
Yeah.
Just not for me. Now, I expect a bit of substance, gravitas, profoundness in a relationship.
Yeah.
Or with the partner I am, or the situationship. You get that meaning?
Yeah.
And I thought I craved it. But once I got with a himbo, it was like, I'm so satisfied with how dumb he is. I'm not...
Wow, you went there.
I'm sorry. Okay, I don't ever want to label anyone dumb because I myself, I'm not a very smart person, I admit. I'm like, I don't have street smarts. I don't think I can survive genuinely the streets.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
You do not belong to the streets.
No, I don't. I've had a very cushioned life and that has spoiled me and made me dumber by the day.
But here's the point. He's not dumb. He's a himbo.
He's a himbo.
Because he knows a lot about the things he needs to know about.
Exactly. He's well traveled. He knows about cuisines. He knows about cars,
biking, and watches. And
I really fucking hope he's not listening to this.
I hope he is.
No.
Hey.
He's going to be so insulted because he's a straight white man and that ego is fragile as shit. So...
What? Child. Anyway, so
moving on.
I really hope he's not listening to this, but
too late now.
If he does, I mean,
and this is not necessarily why you were attracted to him or interested in him in the first place. It just kind of it was really a building hypothesis we worked on for months together, and we learned mostly about ourselves in this process of bimbofication.
And thank God I didn't specify the timeline of when I dated this guy.
Yeah, this is not a new development. We've been building it for years.
No. Yeah, this happened during the initiation of our friendship. So
yeah.
Anywho, it was a wonderful, wonderful time.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, wait, do I want to end up with a himbo? Is that what it is?
Maybe.
I don't know. You know, I
mean, who are some examples like famous himbos?
Chris Evans.
Phil Dunphy.
Oh, absolutely. I love Phil Dunphy.
Right? That's a strong one I can think of.
I don't know who else.
We got Marilyn Monroe already.
That's a bimbo.
Fine. Okay.
I don't know about other himbos.
Ed Sheeran feels like a himbo. I try not to think of him often, but I could see it. Equal opportunity.
You know who is? Oh no, he's very witty. Never mind. Okay, you know what? We're gonna discover that. We're gonna Google himbos.
Where were you going?
No, I was gonna say, like I said, like, am I attracted to himbos, and is that who I want to end up with? Yeah. Because one thing that my mother said and has stuck with me for a while, and if you follow me on Twitter, I've said this a lot. She said that I date men because I pity them.
Ouch.
So even if I don't find them attractive, if they approach me and give me the validation, the attention, and everything else, and the physical satisfaction that I need,
of course,
even though I'm not attracted to them, I might date them because I genuinely be like, oh, but he's doing so much,
Well, it's a lot easier to feel validated when you're not worried that there's a hidden agenda.
I know.
Because there's not enough going on upstairs for a hidden agenda.
You know what it was? I think I mentioned it in one of our previous episodes last season.
Yeah.
Because in the last real relationship I've had, I was, manipulated and super hurt.
Yeah.
I think this is the exact opposite of it, which is why my brain's like, oh, this is a relief.
Aww. Because it's something, it's like this is very uncomplicated oasis retreat from this very complicated world.
Yeah.
And that's why it's not only is it attractive, but it's also a nice lifestyle for one's self.
It is. And the great thing about it is there's no motive on any parties. No motive from me, no motive from him. And it's just fun.
Yeah.
And attention.
True. And it was fun for you while it lasted, right?
It really was.
Of course. And even a nice memory out of it.
Oh, yes. And I do miss his gorgeous face, I have to say. And gorgeous body. Jesus Christ, that man was built.
I know.
On
to the next one.
On to the next one. I know. I mean, not to say I wouldn't want, a man who wants to have intellectual conversations, who likes, playing the game, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't mind that either. But at the moment, I think I really like himbos.
Okay. And good.
So that's where I am right now. ATM at the moment. What about you?
I don't like men at all right now.
You know what?
What?
Same.
That's it. No think.
No think.
No think. No man. Period. No problems. No, it's always been hard for me, as a man, air quotes, dating men, like the sum of all evils.
Root also.
Really?
Yeah.
The root of all world problems.
Yeah.
Is man.
Yeah.
Especially cisgendered white men, which are a plethora in this country. And then somehow the gays make it worse. You'd think they would learn a thing or two about struggle, but they don't.
It's just a very cushioned environment.
Yeah, this came from several places of bitterness, but not even right now. It's just kind of like a post-man world that I live in. And that even includes myself. So I self-identify as a Thembo now.
Yay!
My icon, Javayan from Queer Eye.
Oh, we love him.
Sam Smith as well. He goes, Javayan
goes as he.
I keep saying it in the Dutch way, Javayan.
Say Jonathan.
Jonathan Van Ness. Ugh, I've been here for too long.
I mean, if you would have said Jonathan, I would have physically assaulted you right now. Don't. Ew. You already
rewind.
Had the
rewind the tape, please.
Disgusting behavior.
I gotta go home. Anyways, no. Jonathan goes by he, they pronouns, and I think it's lovely.
Lovely.
You know, and I've started to adopt this now on my own little scale. So
we love that.
Yeah, most of my friends are using they, but everyone else can still use he.
Yeah.
I feel so smug having it in my like email signature for uni. And for our podcast too. I think it's my email signature. But it's just like, yeah, I can't reconcile with being the thing that I hate.
Being a member of a group.
I'm a 23-year-old spinster.
We all are.
I really am. You know, I think, oh gosh, which episode was it that I said I was going to start a convent?
I think all of them. All of them, we were like, you want to start a nunnery?
I want to start a convent, life of modesty, simplicity, no stress.
No.
That's a Thembo thing
That's
to say.
That's a Thembo. Having said that, we love penis.
Oh, yeah. That's never been the problem.
No.
Not at all.
No. Especially, okay.
Everything about it.
You know, when you don't... I don't want to say it because I know people I don't want to have listened to this podcast or are listening.
Yeah.
But whatever, fuck it. We're going to get more intimate, right? Whatever. It's going to get spicy. It's going to get spicy. Especially if you haven't had it for a long time.
Uh-huh.
You miss it a lot, okay?
Uh-huh.
Once you get it, you're like, fuck, penis is good.
It's really like the shark in Finding Nemo.
Right, when he smells blood?
Yep. He's been doing so good. He's in like the 12-step program for Fish Are Friends. And then one strong whiff
sniff.
of cough and boom.
There you go. And then you have to know that the female genitalia has a mind of its own.
I don't have to know that, but I'm glad I do.
It's like a dog. It's like a hunting dog. That's genuinely how it is. Because before my eyes and
What is it, girl? What do you hear?
It is. Before my eyes and my senses and my brains can register what has happened, she knows.
Oh.
She knows, and she's going towards it. And I'm like, what is it, girl? What do you see? Who do you see? What do you feel?
Oh my God. That's something very primal that I don't know if I relate to.
Sex is very primal. Very.
Although you showed me some guy on Tinder shirtless, and I just said, I need to motorboat him right now. The pecs.
We love a well-built man. But yeah, Thembos.
Wow. Thembos. That's my life. Bon vivant. No thing.
vivant.
One brain cell. You know, remix of this year, 2021 hashtag.
I love it so much.
All of that vomit.
Yeah.
That's my kind of frame of being right now. I mean, yeah, I still enjoy looking at them and sleeping with them. Mm-hmm. And I assume at some point under the right controlled circumstances, maybe talking to one of them. But we're not there yet.
I'm just gonna say it's an effort.
I don't know if it's worth it.
No, it's not.
I mean, so I messaged this guy last week because I wanted him to come over basically to Netflix and chill. I'm like, hey, what's up? He had a very long story about a lot of personal struggles he's going through right now.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Fuck off. I don't have the capacity. No. I just said, oh, they're there.
And this is via text, not IRL.
And it's not like we have a friendship relationship where it was funny. It was just peak Thembo. I'm not going to process this right now.
You know, I mean, I love talking to them.
Yeah.
I love that I get the attention.
Yeah.
You know, they go through my Instagram. They're like, oh my God, she's hot. I'm like, yeah, I know. Give me the compliments, you know?
Tell me something I don't know.
I know.
I've got mirrors.
But also, like, if you're gonna, like, unless you profess your undying love for me.
Yeah.
And then I do the same.
Yeah.
At this point, I genuinely do not want to know, period.
Well, and if someone were to profess their true love for you.
Yeah.
If it was a himbo.
Yeah.
You'd really believe it.
I know. Isn't that so sad? Isn't that the saddest thing ever?
We are cynical spinsters. To the max.
And like, okay, if a guy is insulted that we label them himbos,
yeah,
then that man is trash already.
Yeah. Because it should be perfectly clear after these 40 minutes that this is a compliment.
This is a fucking compliment, bro.
This is my life goal now.
I know.
To kind of achieve this. It's like the highest level of
tranquility.
You know? Yeah, fulfillment.
And wisdom. And that's what we want.
Really?
And yeah.
I mean, do you want to get to, I don't know, 90 years old someday and say, wow, I wish I spent more time stressing over things?
Yeah. Like,
girl.
At 90, the amount of trauma that you have, like, you should have been dead by 40, you know?
I'm not working for that hustle, that lifestyle. No, ma'am.
And yes, we come from a very intense, immense, large, high place of privilege to say this. Having said that, even as a privileged person, the amount of fucking stress that we go through and every fucking day.
It's almost more, it's more of a joke.
Yeah.
You're going to be stressed about that? Really? You?
I know.
Like, get a grip, get a picture, get a context.
Get your dick blowed. Anyway.
I'm trying. I'm fucking trying.
At least, I mean, you know.
They're there.
We're going to talk about it in the sex episode, but yeah.
We're going to talk about a whole lot more things.
Indeed.
All within the context. Now you know the mindset we have.
Indeed.
So throughout season 2, unless anything radically changes.
Which it will, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I know we're still coming at you from this no thing perspective.
So in conclusion, we identify as bimbos. We are attracted to himbos.
Yep. And if you want to take some confusion out of the equation, go with a simple Thembo.
Go with a simple Thembo. There you go.
Works.
So yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, the men that I dated, the ones that I felt the most difficulty with, are the ones who are not himbos.
Yeah.
And the himbos I've had the most fun with. I mean, if I say so myself, the most sexually satisfied with.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, again, I want to touch on, like, the sex episode is you think you've had good sex and then you have good sex and you're like, oh my fucking God, what have I been missing? You know?
Yeah.
Again, himbos are known for that. They're top notch on their game. And they're very respectful of what you want and what you don't want, both sexually and non-sexually.
Sorry, I'm having flashbacks right now. I haven't been listening for like 30 seconds. Wow. Yeah, this is so true.
It's true. And they're very pretty to look at. But then they'll never... That's the thing about himbos. You know, one thing I absolutely hate about pretty men is self-aware pretty men.
Well, that's hot guy complex.
Absolutely fucking not.
That is really inverse of a himbo.
Indeed. So
we know we don't like that. So it's no surprise that we do like this.
Yeah. So pretty men who know that they're pretty, genuine garbage.
Yeah.
Stay away.
Yeah.
Himbos are the prettiest men alive. Yeah. No joke. And they will never see it. They'll be like, oh, I'm just average looking. Yeah. I know I'm not that good looking. And I'm like, sir, you're my mother called you Adonis.
So I think we need that kind of partner to balance out our God character.
I know.
Sometimes.
I think our personalities are so strong. Yeah. And I mean, I know people find us intimidating, but I don't think we're intimidating. I think they're just intimidated.
Yeah. Because if we were going to intimidate people, there'd be stuff coming behind that.
Exactly.
There's really not.
No. We're just existing.
Because we're not going to spend the effort on that.
No think. That's the energy. But we love himbos and thembos.
And we'll continue to reflect on that for the rest of the season. You've already heard we've got a sex episode coming back by popular demand.
Sex episode part 2. This time we're not going to be technical. We're not going to give you education. I mean, we might give you education, but not intentionally.
Yeah.
This time it's going to be personal stories and escapades.
That's very educational as well. Miseducational probably, but
lots of don'ts than do's.
Yeah, you'll see when we get there.
Yeah.
And we also have probably some more communication coming back into this season.
Absolutely.
Some more relationship topics, some more reflections on society and culture and life as expats.
On communication. Yes.
And of course, wonderful guests. booked up some Q&As.
Yes.
We're doing lots of outreach on Instagram especially, but across social media.
Indeed.
Always drop us a DM if you've got a suggestion or a comment.
Anything. Feedback.
Yeah. We have yet to feature our first voicemail message, so head over to our Anchor page.
What are you waiting for? Christmas?
Leave us a voice memo, and maybe we'll get to include it in the show.
We will.
Tell us what you want to talk about, or just tell us how pretty we sound. And while you're on Anchor, click that button right next to it that says support.
Yes,
and
we'd love that.
Help keep us going.
Yes.
That way we can do even more outreach and bring you funner guests and activities.
Indeed. In case you forgot, at audacity.fm on everything except Twitter, where we're at audacity_FM.
Yep. But even better, just start with Linktree /audacity.fm. You'll find us everywhere there. Stay tuned for next week's episode, because we're also going to be more consistent now.
We try.
We say this now, recorded well in advance.
Yeah, I know.
So who knows where we'll come out when it's time to publish. But that's been it. What a lovely premiere episode.
I loved it. I am so happy to be back.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah, I do too. It's nice. We haven't properly recorded a podcast in 3 months.
I know.
With all the breaks and the radio and the world.
Everything else.
So it's fun.
It's fun-de done.
It's really like riding a bike.
I don't know how to ride a bike.
That's ironic because of the place that we live.
Bon vivant. All right, guys. See you in the next episode.
See you soon. Stay tuned. Reach out.
Share this with your friends.
And share this with your enemies, because they need to learn a thing or two about leading a simpler life.
And who better to learn it from than us?
No Think 2021.
Bye.